I am stressed out. I'm sitting in my room. I have my laptop open and I'm applying to every single job in my town. I have $300 left in my bank account that's gonna be gone by the end of the month. I spent all of my savings that I worked so hard to get on a business that completely flopped, and no job is calling me back. I feel like the world is closing in on me. I'm waking up with this weight over my body. It was a hard moment in my life. And at the time, that felt like the biggest problem in my life. And I did not know how I was going to get around it. I felt so crushed and drained. But I got around it. I'm an office manager now. I've got a nice 9 to 5 job in a good environment. My savings are going back up. I have more time and more energy to put into my business. I'm not waking up stressed. Things are so different now. But how did I get there? How did I go from down bad, everything is horrible, this problem is killing me, to I'm good, I'm getting somewhere, and I'm where I want to be? How did I get there? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how. If you have a problem that you're dealing with that seems insurmountable, this video is going to show you how to take that on, right? Now, if you don't know who I am, my name is Faith, and my entire goal with this page is to help you reach your goals. How did I go from down bad to up good to this big problem to this problem is no longer there? How did I go from there, and how can you go from there too? I'm going to show you how. And it all starts with a water bug. I hate water bugs. I despise them. If I see a water bug, two things will happen. I will feel rage inside my body. Why is there a water bug beside me? And then I will cry and I will run. And I would get some big strong man to kill the water bug for me. Well, one day I was at work doing what I do, and I need to get some papers from a drawer. I go to this one drawer, I open it up, and inside is an ugly water bug. I was like, ah! And it starts running, so I close that drawer. And I get my bags and I leave. I get my bags and I dip because there's nobody in the building with me, and it's about time for me to go anyway. So I leave, and I'm thinking by tomorrow that bug should be gone. It'll be okay. Well, next day comes, and I've got my coworker with me, this big strong dude, and I tell him to open the drawer. There's a bug. He opens it, and he's going around. He doesn't see anything. He says the bug is gone. I'm like, good, thank you, bye. And I get back to work. I'm happy, everything's good. And then there comes a time where I need to get some more papers in a different drawer. So I go to this drawer, open up, and there he is. There the water bug is. It's there, and it starts running again, and there's nobody there. I'm alone. There's this water bug. I'm screaming, I'm panicking, and in that moment I realized I have got to kill this water bug. I have got to take on this problem, because if I don't, it's not gonna go away. And so I run and I get the raid. And this drawer has papers, like important papers in this water bug. I don't care. The papers got drenched. I was like, shh, shh. The papers getting drenched. The water bug's spazzing. I'm over freaking out. But the water bug died, and I got past that. And it was in that moment that it became so clear to me that problems are not going to go away until you deal with them. And it was that lesson that has carried me forward. Whenever something happens in my life, I always just deal with it immediately. Even if dealing with it takes longer and it's a drawn out process and it's so stressful, I continue dealing with it. And unless you deal with your problem instead of running away from it, it's not going to go away. When I was stressed out and I had no money and the walls were caving in on me, do you know what I did every single morning? Even when I didn't want to do it, even when I woke up and I felt the weight coming down on me, even when I just was so stressed, you know what I did? I applied to jobs every single day. I went to interviews. I drove around, and it was so frustrating. It was so much, but I continued dealing with it. I dealt with the problem, and it got solved. And you can do this. I believe in you. Whatever problem you have right now, whatever came to your head, you can take it on. Wanna know why? Because you're not average. You're not average. If you were average, why would you be here? Why would you be here? You wouldn't be here, because the average person is watching TV, They are on social media just scrolling for hours. They're gossiping, they're playing the game, they're wasting their time, not doing anything but entertaining themselves. But here you are watching a video on problems. You are a problem solver. You have greatness inside of you, and I see that in you. Do you see that in yourself? I hope you do, because it's there. Think about the solution to that problem. Whatever comes to your head, it might be the wrong solution, it doesn't matter. Right or wrong, all that matters is you have a solution. And then start you working on it. And see, is this helping you get past this problem? If it is, continue doing it until you get past it. And if it's not helping you, then ask yourself, well, what's a different solution? And continue trying and working at it until you get past it. That's what I had to do, and that's what you're gonna have to do. Now, right now, go down to my description and add me on Discord, because we can have deeper conversations like this, and I can help you reach your goals. But ultimately, if you want to reach your goals, there's only 3 things you got to do. One is take action, and the action you can take today is to think about that big problem you're dealing with and write down as many solutions as you can to overcoming it. Now go over that list and pick the number 1 solution and focus entirely on that. Number 2, stay consistent. And the best way to stay consistent is to show up every single day and do something. It's that simple. Even if it's only for 2 minutes. Only 2 minutes. That is consistency. So work on that solution every single day, if only for 2 minutes, and you're golden. And number 3 is make your goals happen. But you can only make your goals happen with the passage of time. You can't force time to move, but you can influence how time changes your reality through the actions you take and how consistent you are with doing that. Now, you've got this. I believe in you.